Hi everyone, welcome to my 5th video, filmed on the 15th of November 2025. So today's video is from Lochee. Right then, here we go again. So I said in my last video that I was going to come to Dundee, so here we are. Just got off at Dundee train station. We'll get the bus to Lochee. We're going to watch Lochee United against Kirriemuir Thistle. Right, so before the game, what can be done before the game? So as soon as you come out of the railway station, you've got two amazing tourist attractions here in Dundee. So the thing about today's video is going to be a bit different to the previous ones, because in the previous ones I was in places I sort of knew, but actually really I'm not that familiar with Dundee, really not familiar with the place at all. Never been to Lochee, only been in the city centre a few times, so it's all going to be kind of new for me. But I think that's going to make things a bit different. Hopefully you can hear me over the traffic here. There's an Ember bus. So the V&A Museum here, it was built and it opened in 2018. So it's like an exhibition space, things about Dundee and that. I've been in it before, one of my previous visits here. Really good. And the thing about the V&A Museum as well, it's free. So this here next to it, this has been here a lot longer. This is the Discovery ship. That is not free. Is that green? Is that light green? That is green. That isn't free. £17. I think they do discounts as well. I've been on that and all. Also really good. But I'd say the V&A Museum is the best out of the two attractions. So if you want to do something before you come to a game here in Dundee, I mean, two tourist attractions right by the railway station. There we are, it's the entrance to the Discovery ship. Visitor attraction experience. So it's one of these, it was one of those kind of sort of cargo, sort of tall ships that went around the world throughout the 20th century. Kind of British Empire, all that kind of stuff, out to the Commonwealth countries and so on. And it's been docked here since 1986 as a tourist attraction. Right, so walks. Yeah, the one good thing about Dundee, well, good thing is that museums and walks are nearby the railway station. The one sort of downside is the bus station's a bit of a walk from the railway station, but we'll talk about that in a bit. As you come round the back of the Discovery experience here, you've got the River Tay. This is one of my favourite walks in Dundee. You can walk along here, along towards the railway bridge, the River Tay railway bridge. There's a road bridge over there. And if you do go into the V&A experience, you get some good views to some good viewing points of the River Tay. And as you come along here, if you do decide to do this walk, there's a Tesco at the end of it. There's a lot of interesting information on the way as well. Some information here. I'll stick this in the video in case anybody wants to read it. Of course, as we're right by the river, it's quite windy, you know. But yeah, really good view. So yeah, the weather and the wind is the cold and the wind is brutal. Just a little walk around here. water features. Is there any fish in it? Doesn't look like it. Yes, need to be wary of the wind. It's going to affect the quality of the video, but see what happens. Here we are walking underneath the V&A attraction. So it's a Scotland game tonight, isn't it? Greece and Scotland. So that's the sort of main attraction, you know. So that town over there on the other side of the river, that's Newport-on-Tay, is it? Yeah, that's I think pretty sure it's Newport-on-Tay, and you've got Newborough over there as well. Yeah, I mean, not overly familiar with Dundee. It's quite an impressive structure, actually, I must say. I quite like it myself. There's the Kirriemuir Hall, 2,300 capacity kind of gig venue, classical music, all that sort of thing. It looks actually really nice with the lights on the pillars in the kind of winter setting, you know. A lot of street food going on there. Right, so what I'm doing at the moment, I'm walking from the railway station to the bus station. Now, if you're going to Lochee to watch one of the two teams that play there, which is Lochee United or Lochee Harp, there's actually bus stops closer to the railway station. I'm getting the bus number 28, which is run by Explore, the main bus company here in Dundee. There's also stagecoach buses as well that go to Cooper Angus and Blairgowrie. But there is bus stops closer to the railway station. I'm just going to the bus station because it's going to be easier to find. And it just gives me an opportunity just to see a bit more of the city, you know, a city that I don't really come to that often. But yeah, this is the hub of it. This is very much the hub of Dundee city. And I was so busy filming the Kirriemuir Hall and the street food, almost missed these guys. There we are, Desperate Dan. And of course, most of us know that Dundee is a city of jam, jute and journalism. Morrison's Daily there. There's quite a lot of them kicking about now, they're absolutely extortionate like. I just got off the bus at Thomson Park, the Lochee United ground. Bit of artwork there. As a wee walk around and just see what's what. Yeah, the bus up here. So in Glasgow, people get a bit confused about the fact that a lot of people call the bus station Buchanan Street Bus Station. Well, it actually isn't called that, it's called Buchanan Bus Station. I think there's a similar situation in Dundee because a lot of people call it Seagate Bus Station, where it's actually just Dundee Bus Station. So the bus here never actually left from the bus station. They left from like a street called Seagate. That's like a street that kind of goes along towards the bus station. What's doing here? Absolutely no idea. It's like an old graveyard or something. Some drumming going on from in the ground, so even though it's half an hour to kick off, I think they've got like casuals and that. Yeah, so the bus here from the centre of Dundee took about 25 minutes, went through the centre of Lochee, then up to this part of Lochee, which is known as Lochee West. No idea what this is. It's some sort of old building of some sort. Oh, the apples growing on the trees. That time of year. Doesn't seem to be that much around the ground, but The centre of Lochee was only about like 5 minutes on the bus. I think it's quite a highly populated neighbourhood from the looks of it. Like a lot of people were getting on and off the bus and that, and there seemed to be a lot of shops and pubs and health centres, all that kind of thing. Yeah, but here in this bit, which on the bus timetable is called Lochee West, I don't think there's much around here, but we'll see. We'll have a wee walk around and we will see. There is a pub, the Whip Inn, open now. Is it open? Tack room and the carriage room. Aye, that's open. Aye, so there you are. There is a pub opposite the ground. Right. Actually, to kind of get into the ground, there's two turnstiles opposite the bus stop, right? And they both say like for away fans. I mean, surely like in the Midlands League, tier number 6 on the Scottish football setup, one division below the Highland League, surely they're not segregated. And if that's where the away fans get in, where do the home fans get in? Must be up the street here. Aye, must be. It's a bit of an industrial estate around there, or not? Across from the ground. Oh yeah, car parking. I mean, you can park your car here, from the looks of it. There's a ground over there, so there must be an entrance up around this side or not. Some, I think if I would call them high rises or no. I suppose I would say yes, they are high rises. Yeah. So yeah, just walk up around where these guys are and get into the ground and jump into that way day spirit. Right, there we are, folks. So I made it in. So yeah, the main entrance is round the back, the little residential area. So both teams here, Lochee United and Kirriemuir Thistle, they both wear blue. So Kirriemuir Thistle, the away team, have just come out there. They're wearing the red today. Lochee will just be coming out in a moment. Here they come. So it's a little terraced area behind the goal here. Little bit of seating there on the other side. The rest of it just standing. Pretty decent spot to shelter from the rain if it's raining. Big embankment over there. He's walked down to the front, filming the kick-off. Go in a wee bit. Pitch for this time of year is not too bad. Not too bad for this time of year. So behind those trees there, that's the main road down there. The main entrance is up round the other side there. And on the other side of the pitch from where the terraced stand is, you've got the drummers. I'm only assuming they must be Lochee United fans, surely. There we are, that's the game kicked off. So let's see what happens, and let's see how many goals we end up getting today. Alright, 15-minute update, folks. That's one of the players taking a goal kick there for Kirriemuir. Don't see that often, especially not this early in the game. But yeah, it's 1-0 Kirriemuir. Game's been alright. It's been a lot of this kind of head tennis going on. Pretty even. But yeah, Kirriemuir scored a goal from a long ball. Quite a lot of people in that terraced area over there. Quite a lot of people up in the top corner as well. They seem to be kind of the preferred areas. Yeah, 1-0 Kirriemuir, and I'll try and catch some goals if I can, folks. Alright, 30-minute update, folks. Still 1-0 to Kirriemuir, and they have a corner here. They missed a great chance there. Fantastic save, as we've just seen. We'll film this corner. Here we go. Oh, got a goal. Fantastic. That's made my day. But you'd think that with me just filming some of the game there, where Kirriemuir were attacking and went 2-0 up, you'd think that they've been best between the 15-minute update and the 30-minute update, but actually it's been Lochee, I would say. Lochee had quite a lot of the ball over the last 15 minutes, and quite a lot of the play was up their end, but I mean, Kirriemuir have got the quality and they're taking their chances, you know. Yeah, also you can see the main road down here as well, from where we got off the bus on the way in. The thing about Scottish junior football, where a lot of embankments and that around the grounds, Anyway, 2-0 to Kirriemuir, about half an hour in. Let's see if we get any more goals before half time. That's half time, folks. 2-0 to Kirriemuir. Yeah, I'm standing at the part of the ground where the sun's in the way of the camera. But yeah, 2-0 Kirriemuir. They missed a really good chance as well, so it could have been 3-0. Lochee have had a fair bit of the ball, and they've been making progress towards the Kirriemuir goal, but just no real kind of quality, you know. But yeah, food. So I had a Scotch pie, which was £2, and I had lentil soup, which was £1.50. It was absolutely brilliant. The soup must have been homemade. Really tasty. Perfect on a cold day like today as well. Another thing as well is a little kind of area for wheelchair users up there as well. And that's the toilets just at the back of it. But yeah, anyway, half time, 2-0 to Kirriemuir, and yeah, I'll probably just go around the ground and take some photos now. Alright, second half about to start, folks. Players just do. Is that 3 changes they're making? Well, it's definitely 2. Aye, is that 3 changes? You don't see that often, eh? 3 changes at half time. Yeah, I suppose it shows just how committed the manager is to putting it right. Surely they must be allowed 5 in this division. I'll try and see if I can check that out. But if that was all 3 of the subs, the only 3 that they're allowed, then there'd be a bit of a pickle, eh? Anyway, second half just starting. 2-0 Kirriemuir, Lochee United coming up my way. So yeah, let's see if we can catch any more goals in the second half. Free kick to Lochee in a dangerous area. Let's hope it doesn't hit my face or the camera. The risks you take for YouTube, eh? But that's why I've obviously decided to stand here. Let's have a look. Oh, it's over the bar. Over the bar. Oh well. Next time, we'll get a goal next time, eh? Just noticed the Ascot is in a really fascinating industrial building up there. So Lochee are really going for it now. Obviously a bit of industrial history around this way, eh? Alright guys, 1 hour update. Still 3-0 Kirriemuir. It's cold. Not a 3-0 game, as I was just saying. Still be a pretty even game in regards to where the action's been on the pitch and all that. Be standing here for a while. I think I might go stand up there and see if I can maybe catch a goal up there. Actually, Lochee have a corner. We'll watch this. See if anything comes off it. Yeah, it's getting cold and dark now. Good goalkeeping. Yeah, it's just not happening for Lochee today. Just not happening for them. Got a throw in there. Oh, dearie me. Yeah. Well, just not happening for Lochee, yeah. Almost full time now, still 3-0 Kirriemuir. Probably time now to have a think about what to do at the end of the game. Alright, and so that's me back in the centre of Dundee. Yeah, so 3-0 to Kirriemuir. It's an alright game. Weather's absolutely freezing. So yeah, just up here, just up via the Kirriemuir Thistle in Dundee, there's a Wetherspoons. The Wetherspoons is also called the Counting House, which weirdly there's also a Wetherspoons in Glasgow called the Counting House. So that's kind of one decent pub. I mean, there's loads of other pubs, but I don't really know any of them, so I don't actually know the city. And then there's another decent pub down by the railway station as well. Yeah, so I'm sort of trying to figure out if I should stick to what I'm used to, or like just wander into somewhere that I've never actually been in before. So that was the Wetherspoons. So just across the road from the Wetherspoons there's this amazing looking building here. It's called the Bank Bar. Or is it the Old Bank Bar? Yeah, the Old Bank Bar. It's alright in there actually, a Belhaven pub. Stunning building, I would say. The Kirriemuir Thistle again. Just came across this total mad little staircase just next to the Kirriemuir Thistle. At least down to one of the side streets going down to the railway station. Gives me kind of Edinburgh vibes. Kind of Royal Mile-esque. Yeah. Surprisingly quite clean. Quite a lot of these closes off the Royal Mile in Edinburgh, usually in a bit of a state. Right. So the final place that I want to recommend for Dundee for years after a football game, it just ruined the back of the Kirriemuir Thistle. Of course, difficult getting in anywhere because it's so busy with it being a Saturday night and with it being like Scotland's fourth biggest city, you know. But round here, there is the St Andrews Brewing Co. Turn the screen round. So of course, just on the other side of the River Tay, St Andrews, the absolutely stunning town in Fife, known for all its students and that. But this is really close to the railway station, so yeah, highly recommend coming in here if you want somewhere to go to close to the railway station in Dundee. Right, so I'm going to do something I've not yet done on this channel. I'm going to do something a bit mad, grow some balls. I'm going to walk in to a pub I've never been in before. I've just picked one at random, make sure I don't get knocked over. Turn the camera around. Right, so this place is close to the railway station. What's it called? It's called Club Bar. No idea what it's like. It could be amazing, it could be absolute. I will go in and I'll tell you when I come out. Right. So yeah, that pub that's closest to the railway station, the Club Bar. What should I start with? The upsides or the downsides? I'll start with the downsides, I suppose. So downsides are there was no sound on the sports, so it was just playing awful club music. What else? The beer selection was horrendous. It was McEwen's Heavy, John Smith's Guinness, Tennant's Height. So I paid $4.40 for a pint of McEwen's 80, I think it was. It's McEwen's, it's all the same, isn't it? It's all the same utter garbage. The punters were just shouting, like actually just screaming across the pub. But then again, I mean, like, I suppose if you're like 5 or 6 down, I mean, that's a bit of an excuse in it. We all kind of do that, you know? Right, upsides. Bar staff were really nice. Big shout out to them. Right. So yeah, bar staff were great. There was really nice decor in the pub in regards to like pictures of Dundee. So it was nice kind of pictures and that to look at. And it was warm. Yeah, and that pretty much sums up the Club Bar and your Dundee railway station. I probably won't be back in there again. But yeah, St Andrews Brewing Co. I mean, that's all right, isn't it? Oh yeah, another thing about Dundee railway station, there's actually a Tesco in the station, so ideal if you want to get yourself something to eat or drink or whatever. But yeah, that's kind of it. So thanks very much for joining me on my trip to the city of discovery, Dundee. I'll do an outro when I get back to the house. Obviously, Scotland game tonight, so that's Mona Scotland and that. And I'll do an outro when I could be bothered. But yeah, thanks very much, guys, and I'll speak to you when I'm back in the house. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. I hope you've all got something out of it. Just so you can decide whether if it's somewhere you'd want to go or not. So the price to get in to watch Lochee United, that was £7. That's about right for Midland League team. They're usually about £7-8. Half-time draw was £1, still yet to win it. For transport around Dundee, I got a plus bus ticket. So if you're getting a train into Dundee, or any city for that matter, you can get a plus bus ticket as an addition, which makes buses a bit cheaper. That in Dundee cost £4. I think if you get a standard day ticket on the buses in Dundee, it's about £5.60 or something like that. So yeah, food at Lochee United, but standard. £2, £3 for pies, £1, £1.50 for hot drinks. The soup was £1.50 and that was an amazing addition. Probably the best thing about the day out for me, actually. Yeah, if you're going to Dundee, bear in mind there's 6 teams to choose from. In the SPL, you've got Dundee and Dundee United. In And then in the non-league side of things, you've got Lochee United, you've got Lochee Harp, you got Dundee North End, and you got Dundee Violet. I mean, imagine if you had a shot for every time I said Dundee in this. Yeah, so if you're going to Dundee, bear in mind there's loads of teams to choose from. Yeah, hope you've all got something out of it. Thank you very much for watching. If you can all like, subscribe and share, comment, all that kind of thing, that would be grand. I'll try and answer back to as many comments as I can. Hopefully this video gives a bit of exposure to Lochee United and Kirriemuir Thistle. That pretty much sums it up. So I look forward to filming the next one. And yeah, thanks very much, folks. Cheers.